Well, that's it. That was entertaining. 30 seconds away from winning it in normal time. Just close this window. Okay, I'm getting error warnings again. Just restart it. That's better. Right, I'm going to start straight away. Apologies for not starting at 9 o'clock. Obviously, I'm sure you understand why. I was going to leave the stream on while I was watching the extra time, but I'd probably have had some sort of warning for the language used on a YouTube channel. Anybody who doesn't turn up in time to watch it live can obviously watch it on the channel later. Right, let's have a look through today's results. Just see if I gave decent advice. I don't know if I mentioned Gulbis yesterday. I know I did in the trading advice email. New guy Clark doing really well, taking Gulbis to 5 sets. Vaselli got that one right. Lopez was an easy pick. Carino Buster just cannot. What does he have to do to win a match on grass? Edmund easy. Kyrgios lost a set. Surprised that Sugita lost that one. Schwartzman, another one of the players happier on clay, never won, I believe, a grass match, wins it in straight sets. I did predict that one as well. Fritz came through. Koppel took a set from that one. Balelli beat Cuevas. TFO beats Verdasco. I got that as well. I can't actually remember off the top of my head what I said about Robert. He's played well on grass before, but I expected a bit more from Ramos. Wasn't sure about the Cecchinato Dimino match. Thought Cech might just edge that one. Dimino's got better stats but hasn't been good recently. Maybe he was just resting himself for this week. Nadal obviously threw easily. Fanini dropped a set, not a huge shock. Thought Ferrer would take a set and he did. Wow, I'm on fire. Didn't expect Ebden to beat Goffin. Certainly not in 3 sets. Kukushkin was expected. Team retired. 2 sets and a breakdown. Jack Sock, what are you doing? 2 sets up. Loses in 5. Go home. Just go home. Surprised at that one. Zverev won the title in Eastbourne last week. Maybe he just used up too much energy. Lost that in 3 sets. Simon came through easily. Beneteau came through easily. Have I got any wrong? Yes. Chardy. I thought he would win that one. Took the second set, but outplayed by the look of that. Quick look at the women. Barty struggled a little bit. We never really got a decent price on her though. Bogdan did well. She was getting battered earlier on. I think she was a set and a breakdown. Just lost that in a tight third set. Pavlyuchenkova had her chances, didn't take them. Predicted 3 sets on that one. Conja, was she injured? No, it was the other one had a injury timeout in that match. Can't have been anything. An injury timeout doesn't have to be anything serious. It could just be, I don't know, blisters, which obviously are not going to stop you playing. What else have we got? Conta through. I wouldn't say comfortably. She struggled a little bit there. Cibulkova took a while to break back against Cornet, who broke at the start, and Cornet pretty much disappeared after that one. Gavrilova won as expected. Even Stosur won as sort of expected. Muguruza really fairly comfortable there. That was a bit of a battle. That was one from yesterday on the blog. Lapko, Mikhail. Mikhail not as bad as she has been recently. And just nicked that one 7-5 in the third. Kontaveit wasn't, that's when I did get wrong. I thought Kontaveit would struggle. She has been poor recently. Very good grass quarter. Alatova, I think, broke back in both sets, but just couldn't really compete. Kerber struggled a little bit. She got off to a fast start against Zvonareva. Zvonareva then pulled back, I believe, to 5-all. Well, it must have been 5-all. Just did enough. Utvank, very easy against Herzog. Herzog was terrible on serve. Brady threw in 3. Bouchard won in 3, having won the opening set 6-0. That was a surprise, obviously. Kvitova looks like she just ran out of steam. Thought she was going to take it when she took the second set and just didn't have anything left. Pleased with that one. Gave Zheng the advantage there. Came through in 3. Townsend predicted that one. Wow. Bulter, she won in 3. Kenin won in 3. Halep, obviously pretty easy. Got that one wrong. Didn't think Garcia would lose that one. Risk correct. Osaka correct. Sharapova, I didn't see that one. Sharapova out. And to Diatchenko. She's obviously not in good shape. I gave Tormo a good chance there, but thought Kanepi would win it in 3. Mertens came through, got that one. Lunette I gave the edge in the Putin Saver match. 10-8 in the third. Ostapenko did just enough really to get past the Brit there. Yeah, I got that one wrong as well. I thought Witt would do better in that one. Disappointed that she lost in straight sets. Kazatkina. Thought Fett might do a little bit better, but she lost that in 2 sets. Flipkins, as predicted, beat Watson. 2 tight sets. And Vickery. Well, prediction-wise, I don't think that was too shabby, actually. Hopefully you were able to make some money on some of those. Right, obviously I knew the football was coming up tonight and I didn't want to be last minute looking at tomorrow's matches. So I actually had a look through them this afternoon. They're not in the correct order. These aren't the order. This isn't the order that they'll be played in. I just downloaded them. So we'll go through the women first. I actually think, let me just move that across a touch. I think Azarenka's got a chance against Pliskova. going on memory, I don't think Pliskova has been past the second round at Wimbledon, which is ridiculous for a player. Has been top 10 for a while. She's got a huge serve, huge ground strokes, and she's never been past the second round. She struggled in the last game, was not impressive at all, and I see some value on Azarenka in that one. Probably looking to lay 1.45, get out or reduce liability around about 1.9. Okay, let's have a look at another one. Right. Burton's does okay on grass, but not spectacular, and I'm surprised to see her at 1.5 there. Definitely a very good chance of Blinkova taking a set. This should be priced more even there. So probably looking for 1.35 to 1.4 to lay Burton's. Getting out, remove the liability around about evens. Venus should be comfortable. Who knows? Strichkova, not a great price there. I'll be backing her if she gets broken early by Tsarenko. Next one there. Wickmayer's stats on grass are stronger than Petkovic. She played really well in the last round. Petkovic didn't play badly. Definitely a chance that she's going to take a set and possibly the match. When do we get in? We're certainly not going to lay at 1.7. Lay Petkovic if she gets an early break. I would want to be laying no higher than 1.45-ish. And I said, very good chance of 3 sets there. And I actually give Wickmayer the edge to win that one. Peterson did well in the last round. Vekic, though, is doing really well on grass. And I think there's no value at that price. I'd maybe back her at 1.75. Maria, what is going on with her? Absolutely garbage season. Get onto the grass and she wins a tournament last week. It's just ridiculous. No one, I would defy anybody to come to me and say that before last week they predicted she was going to win the tournament. But she did. Confidence is going to be high. She does like the grass. And some value on her against Mladenovic to take at least a set. The way she's going, she'll win it. Lay Mladenovic if she breaks first. Maria got through by beating Svitolina in the last round. Svitolina had an injury, which obviously helped her, but she's still flying. Confidence is high. Good chance of at least a set there. What else have we got? There wasn't a huge amount of value when I looked at these earlier on. So Keys should be comfortable there. A little bit of value on Brengel against Georgie, but I'd expect the Italian to take that one. Radwanska was not impressive at all in her first round. Came within a whisker of losing in 3 sets. Safarova looked pretty strong. I would say she's starting, or when I checked the prices it was 1.9. That looks a decent price to me. Radwanska, first tournament back last week, got to, I think, the semi-finals. That's going to take a little bit out of her body. Match fitness isn't going to be quite where it should be. And I think Safarova will take that one. Safarova, again from memory, has taken their last 3 matches. And absolutely no value there. Makarova played better than I expected in the last round. Certainly won't be back in Wozniacki at 1.16. I'd back was if she lost the first set. Apologies if it seems like I'm rushing through these. I'm absolutely starving and curry's on the way. Let's have a look at the men's. I've gone through those as well. Let's have a look. Karlovic, we know he serves well. His return of serve is as bad as his serve is good. He did come through the last round. I think he was in 4 sets against Usney. Served well. Struff also served well. I think there's got to be at least a tiebreak or 2 in that one. Backing server is an option. And if we can get, as I'm sure we will, when you've got 2 biggish servers, Struff's been serving well, let's class him as a big server. 2 big servers, even a love 30 against the serve is going to give you quite a big move in price. So I think we can easily get 1.85 without getting anywhere near a break of serve. And I'll take that on Karlovic, I think, tomorrow. Manarino, not a great price. I would take 1.7 on him to beat Harrison. Nothing else there. Kohlschreiber and Muller, the 2 that I expected to struggle yesterday. Muller needed 5 sets. Kohlschreiber didn't exactly breeze through, but got through in 3 sets. So I would favour him to take it. Very good chance of tie breaks in that one. Yeah, because it's going to be tight sets can go either way, and it can be a small number of points that decide them. So we've got some value on Muller there. I would probably get on Kohlschreiber above minimum 1.85, no less than that. And backing servers actually in there is an option, as long as if you get a break of serve for Kohlschreiber and his price drops below 1.4, don't bother backing serve. It's just not worth it. What else have we got? Quite a few lowish, and people who take the trading advice email know that I hate the starting price of 1.31. It's just, you're just in no man's land. You can't back at that price. Even if you get an early break, you've probably still not got a backable price. So in those matches, you're really looking for the favourite to lose the first set before you've got a price that is even worth looking at. And the other one that I spotted yesterday, Donaldson played really well. A little bit surprised by how well he served. I'm not even sure how you pronounce this. This is one of these that you only pronounce to yourself. The Greek guy. The Greek guy. Both of them served well. The values on Donaldson. Backing server is an option. I think lay the Greek guy if he breaks or below 1.4. So we've really dropped down from 64 matches to 32. Makes my life a lot easier. It makes your life a lot easier because you're not looking at so many matches on at the same time. We can concentrate on the ones that we want to trade. As we've seen, they're not that many matches that give us value. That situation does drastically improve in the 3rd round, but we've got plenty there just to keep us interested tomorrow. So that's been a bit of a short one. Apologies again that I wasn't. Well, I was briefly online at 9 o'clock. I'm still a little bit shocked that England got through on penalties. That's the first time in the World Cup that they've got through a penalty shootout. They were 1 down in the penalty shootout, and then their guy hit the bar. I shocked my wife when I shouted that one. She'd just come in to see what I wanted from the curry. So thank you for turning up and guessing that I'd be on after the football, and we'll be back to the normal time, 9 o'clock tomorrow. Thanks for coming.